Hello, Cabap here. Today, I have for you a special treat. I'm gonna give you a tour of my Minecraft server, and I'm gonna show you how I set it up to avoid paying monthly fees to Modrent or any other server hosts. First off, let's get all the server hardware and software out of the way. Now, for the actual hardware, I'm running an Intel NUC I got for $150 I got from my local tech recycler. It has an i3 with like 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's all a bunch of jumble. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know anything about networking, but what I did was installed Zima OS right here. This is my Zima OS dashboard. And I installed this on the device, and you don't actually install this panel on the device. You install a bare bones install of what is essentially Linux. This is what it actually looks like on the device you're using. The installing experience for actually you running a Minecraft server on it is pretty easy. You just have to go to the App Store thing and download Crafty. And once you have Crafty, you have to go on settings, and then on the tag you use the latest tag right here. Otherwise, you're not going to get the 25th version of Java, which Minecraft needs to run on. And from the Crafty controller, you can actually just set up the server as usual. And the IP is going to be the IP of this machine right here with the port you set it to. And what I have it on is a paper MC install, yeah. And from there, I actually also use the Play It agent. So instead of forwarding my ports, I pay like $3 a month to have a custom IP. All right, now for this server tour. We're starting this off on this island right here, which started off blank, of course, on a new Minecraft world. And originally this was supposed to be the commercial/shopping district. We made a few plans to lay out our bases and lay out some main infrastructure before starting the actual server. And the first buildings on this island were actually this, which is like an animal pen / personal base of one of my friends, username Man Like Chad. We were about 6 people in here. I think we're gonna start playing again soon when everyone gets a 2-week phase. Stop having any ideas what to do or what to play or what to build, but I'm sure it's gonna come back. Right here was the second building ever built, the villager breeder. We kidnapped a few villagers from a few villages over and made them breed for our trade hall. And this right here, so we got melons, pumpkins, wheat, and carrots, just for additional help in feeding villagers and making them have... Yeah, I recently started building this, inspired by Pinterest or a Reddit post, I don't know. Started building this little area out to have an actual district. But I decided to make it a bit cuter, add a mining outpost, add a bit of sitting at an ender chest for easy access. And I set up my little shop here. So this is the Bap Corp Trades Hall. Do I have any sales? No. Ooh. So Bap Corp actually is the Cabap Corporation. And it's a whole... It's a whole rabbit hole. I'm going to explain Bap Corp later. But right here is a planned development for a few buildings. Yeah, I think I'm going to make this into a furniture store. Little mini IKEA. Or must, if you live in Canada, you know. This is a broken iron farm with a copper slave. So that's pretty much it for this main island. It got destroyed by creepers and the dirt and all the likes. There's a small wood farm right here. Not a very pretty development. But right here is where my buddy Phil lives. He's got a little hut here. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, man. I'm gonna call Peter. That's fucking crazy. Okay. So this is his house. Entry, please. A design from YouTube, I think. Yeah. Not many if I do. This guy, he's fucking goated, bro. His office setup is like two 2x3 CRT monitors with like an old Windows 7 PC or Vista. I don't know what he uses, and like 8 iPod Classics. That's his setup. It's fucking goated. And this guy's whole fun is to build redstone without knowing how it works. And yeah, right here. He has like this fucking triple piston extender for the entry to his underground base. Oh, this guy we had to ban because he kept stealing from everyone is now complaining about not being whitelisted. The guy started making a bunker. And the redstone is fucking goofy. I absolutely love it. I didn't know he was actually decorating the bunker. Yeah, that's cool. So moving up, I'm gonna go back up if I can, please. Oh no. So going back to this side, I have to tell you people that my buddy Gab lives there. Yeah. This is his base. The thing with this guy, he always starts like 10 different small construction projects and he never even finishes them. Like this is supposed to be his train station. And yo. Hey guys. Don't mind if I do. This is his pizza oven, I think. And right, this is it. This was his base. Now the elephant in the room, or I don't even know what to call this behemoth. Why is my mouse acting that way? Is it running out of battery? It's linked to the main island with this path. And right over there is a house one of my friends copied from YouTube. What a base. What a base. Alright. This little path. This is the community center. And it's the Martel house, named after the guy we had to ban. Yeah. It's a portal and chest and shit. So, yeah. Now, I made a dock and like this whole complex right here. This was all survival, and all the stone was mined with like a fucking iron pickaxe and then melted in ovens to make smooth stone. It took me a few months to complete this actually, and eventually I'm gonna want to make this wall wrap around. I don't even know what I'm gonna do here. Landscaping this kind of build is weird. I'm having like this medieval duck thing, but with a brutalist building, right? So, yeah, I don't know how it's gonna end up. Yeah, this is actually supposed to be closed. I have this very nice door design right here. It's just a double piston, yeah, piston extender. And when you go in right here, this is the Bap Co headquarters. So the Cabap Corporation. So here it is. It has massive windows. I don't know what I'm doing with this architecture, right? I didn't measure anything else, but it ended up being able to fit this bamboo and sugarcane farm along with this wood farm. And we're gonna get to the office later. It has a basement, of course, to collect all I grow. These are my sugarcane crops. Wow, that's a lot of bamboo. I'm gonna make wood with that. Wood farm works really well. No complaints. And this is just the back rooms, right? The remnants of a villager trading hall I didn't commit to. I'm gonna have to figure out what I do with all of this later. This is a cobblestone mining facility. It generates stones though, so yeah, if I have the silk touch pick, it's very efficient. Unfortunately, I finished the building before having silk touch, so not gonna make much use of it. And I also mined this whole area out. This used to be the actual main base underground. So if we go back up here, I have an actual elevator. It works with a bubble column and these blocks right here. And to actually go up a floor, there you go. You do that. And this is the storage level. I don't know what I'm going to do for decoration and for all the utilities and facilities. I know I'm going to make a potion brewing chamber and some experimental stuff and some laboratory stuff. But right here is my storage system. It uses slaves, actually, to function. So, very efficient indeed. And now you're probably wondering, what is on that top floor? I know no one gives a flying fuck about this, but here's my office. It is the... oh my god. It is the office of the secretary, the general secretary of the Soviet Socialist Republic of Bap Corporation. That's it. We are going full Dengist China mode, where communism is where you have capitalism, CEOs, billionaires, and exploitation of workers through the extraction of surplus value to produce commodities that you then sell on the global market while using cheap labor in Africa and in Bangladesh. All that to say that I have an office here, and I absolutely adore this fucking thing, right? Oh my god. Look how fucking neat this is. Alright. I have my coffee machine. It says DeLonghi here. Unfortunately, my steam wand is a victim of erectile dysfunction. But it's okay. I have my coffee mug right here. It's full of old coffee, which I'm gonna have to heat up back in the microwave. A few decorations. And I do admit, I went into creative mode to get a debug stick to turn this lever on in the void, or to actually place it to make this lamp. And this is the things I want to make. I want to make a melon cactus farm super smelter. Oh yeah, I need to make a super smelter somewhere. And I want to make a big sign on top of the building. So I said Soviet Socialist Republic of Bapco. That's why I went for the real brutalist design. You know about Molchat Doma, right? The Russian band or something. They have a big ass like sign on scaffolds on the building, and I want to make a big sign with the name of the corporation on it. Yeah. This floor is unused for the moment, so if you have any ideas, just pop them down below in the comments. I'm gonna be happy to read them. Anyway, there's also a base of one fucking guy who decided to move 10 billion kilometers away, so we're not gonna see it. This is my guest. Yeah, I forgot what you're named. I don't care. This right here. Again with the penises, for fuck's sake. Yeah, this looks a bit like my base, I guess. This is on Nexilix. He decided to build a brutalist base because I inspired him. Bro, this cloud is not rendering properly. It's absolute bullshit. I don't know what this guy's doing, right? She wants to make a sugarcane farm, enderman farm, mob farm, wither skull farm, villager trading hall, finished starter base. That's his fucking starter base, okay. Stone farm, beacon, netherite backup stuff, gradient farm, raid farm. Oh yeah, just farms. This guy wants to automate everything. And that's why he ended up burning out and actually leaving the server. He made a few designs that he wanted to use. That's how this one looks to be. Right now he has his storage system right here, and there's bubble columns leading to nowhere. Please let me fucking go, please. Yeah, I don't know how this works. I don't know what his base is supposed to be, but yeah. That's a tour of the actual server. Right here... Oh, I forgot this guy had a base. Yeah. This is Bill. Bill, bro. Bill. Yeah. This is the kind of... This is the kind of base you see on a modded server, right? A lawn base. When you don't want to actually commit to build anything. How many ovens do you need, bro? Brother. That's Peepo the frog. Alright. And the guy built a creeper farm, I think. Oh yeah! Welcome to 2B2T. That's the farm in question right here. It works pretty well. I don't know. It's one of the farms of all time. Oh, I got baited. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I hope I can make something absolutely phenomenal out of this server. I have a few ideas for builds, but I've just been burnt out the last few months. So now you're probably wondering, what even is the Bap Corp you mentioned all throughout this video? For this, I am gonna need to go to a single player world. Here. I do not have it. Oh, my cat is choking, bro. This is why you don't let a 36-year-old ballless unemployed furry in your home. I had to give him a hairball laxative. Let's join this. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm so excited. What the fuck? Who are you, dude? Who are you? Leave me alone. Yo, what? No. No, what? There was a whole theme park here. What happened? Oh no. I'm gonna put myself in creative for the sake of it, but... Let's say file corrupted. Of fucking course. Of course it did. Well, we don't have a theme park anymore, but at least we have a jungle temple in the middle of the plain. That makes sense. So... This is my Hypixel SMP. We played this back in 2022, I believe. And... No, 2023. Or 2022. Late 2022, yeah. And my idea of the Bap Corp was to start by recreating my workplace. Back then I worked at Mary's Popcorn Shop in old Quebec City. And we had caramel popcorn, maple popcorn, cheddar, salt and butter popcorns, and of course cotton candy. I worked here at the kettles, I guess. It was a fun job, but yeah, I left after a few years. Alright, this is a library. What am I doing? I'm not supposed to make a tour of this godforsaken server. All I want to say is that I felt like I was constantly building a bunch of fucking chud buildings and housing instead of actually building businesses and government stuff, okay? So, in every single server I had a town hall right here. I made a town hall and I made myself my own urban planning office. I don't have much plans for the server. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole slick of it right here. And I also made a bank to profit from usury on the predatory loans. Yeah. Welcome to the world of the Bap Corp. The original Bap Corp. So, right about here is the Bap Corp. And it is also the insignia of the Bap Corp pack, my mod pack, the one I'm using. It's a bit chopped right now, I haven't updated it in a while, but yeah. Basically a building with the Bap Corporation, where I... Essentially, the whole point of this was to be a wood shop. But then I made it into an evil tower to, like, kind of try to confine this. And my train of thought was saying, like, yo, this is gonna be an evil corporation. Like a really, really evil store corporation thing factory. And then I just decided to have an outlet here and to spill a bunch of glorp on the floor next to someone's base. On that note, thanks to the 2 people who actually watched this, and I hope I can geek out some more in the future. Goodbye.